and it open world, of course, which is a huge thing. I'm a big proponent of open world games. I love the idea of exploring, finding your own stuff, and they are not quests that you find out in the world. They are activities.
Exactly.
Pardon me?
Activities.
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 I said quest, and he said you can say that, or you could say the proper thing, which is activity.
Exactly.
Oh, you got sunned.
Tell us about those.
Well, there's a bunch of activities out there that you find out.
Just reiterate that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's all kinds of stuff. Like, so we have the main story, of course, that is one type of activity you can do. And that is, though, non-linear. So you can do, like, when, as Tim said, in the beginning of the game, we let you out and you can go explore wherever you want. And there's different strands of the main story that you can follow. You know about a few of them, but the whole story, main story part is about finding people that will help you fight the authority.
Now, since you have this large open world available right away and you have all these activities, how does progression work? Does it work per level system? Does it work per weapons, skill tree? How do you know if you're progressing to meet the confrontations ahead of you?
Well, you have a couple of different areas where you can progress. Like, obviously, hey, weapons. We love weapons. That's the base of what you have to interact with the world. So a range of them, you need to find a set of weapons for yourself. All weapons are upgradable with a couple of choices within them and so on. We have the thing that we haven't really talked about yet, but we have a thing called nanotrite powers. Like, yeah, like it's based on the word I can never say. The defibrillator. The defibrillator.
Yes.
Yeah, or whatever.
Defibrillator.
From
The clear machine. Clear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I can't pronounce it. But that was around in the first game, and we wanted to expand on that. So we have used the nanotrite tech that we have come from that game to have some other powers in there. You see Shatter and you see Ground Slam, which sends enemies flying around in all different directions. They are also upgradable in different ways, and so
like
so that's
increasing the
another.
radius?
Exactly. You
Nice.
find new ones and you upgrade those. We have the support items, like the return of the wing stick, the fan favorite weapon from the first game returns. It's like, again, we have pushed that even further, so you can use that in different ways now. You can lock onto enemies, you can even bend it around corners to kill them, and
That's
so on.
sick.
So, yeah, so you'll see that in a moment here.
I actually wrote down combat is special.
Yes, yes.
Because he said special
notes.
combat, and I was like, okay, let me write that right down. So, can you tell me what that means?
So at the core of the experience is the first-person action, and we have it up on the screen right now. So of course we have over-the-top meaty weapons, situational guns, but it's those nanotrite abilities that Magnus talked about, and you have the ability to combo them. Right there, we went into overdrive, so you can use things like slam, shatter, and you can send enemies up in the air and hit them with the wing stick. So it's very packed, very fast. We encourage you to get into combat, and of course we have our collector's edition.
Yeah.
Yes, many people asked us, is that actually real? And it is. It is a real thing.
You can get Ruckus on the wall at home.
And it speaks.
And the voice
And the voice, Andrew WK.
is the voice of Ruckus.
That's actually,
Yes.
wow.
Yes, and so you can pre-order that now. But yeah, so again, it's
Yeah.
that
It's a good one,
intensity of
doorbell.
combat is something that we really
Someone
focused
there.
hard on.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm glad you answered that question because we live in an age where companies control you. They can pull your leg, prank you and stuff like that. To know that is real, because
Yes.
that is the first thing I said. It's like, can I really get one of those?
And you
And it's
can.
awesome that you can.
Yes.
Where would you put it?
What?
Where would you put yours?
I'd probably put it like facing the toilet, so I could look at it.
It senses you, and it'll talk.
Emotion, yeah.
It's emotions, isn't it?
No, I'd have a conversation with Andrew WK while I was doing business.
Yes, he was really great to work with. He
he's a super dude.
provided the songs
so
for our
positive.
trailers.
Yeah.
He was at a showcase, and now he's the voice of Ruckus.
The right energy in his
How many
music.
times do we
for this
see
one.
Ruckus?
In the game?
Play that game, okay?
A little bit on
Sick.
the table.
All right, nice.
All right, one of the most important things in an open world game like this where you have to travel around are modes of transportation. So let's talk about vehicles.
Vehicles, yeah. Like we expand, like we love vehicles at Avalanche, and we had vehicles in the first Rage, so we wanted to expand that and push that further in every direction we could. So we start with kind of a similar car park as came from the first one, and then we expanded into dune buggies, monster trucks, tanks, some flying things, and even some things that float.
Code name.
around. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the Avalanche guys, they have years of experience
Sure.
with vehicles and vehicle combat, and I've learned so much working with these guys. I thought I knew, I didn't. So it's really nice to because they're like, we've been doing this for years, Will. We got it.
Just let us
So,
take care of this.
yes.
Yeah.
No, and that's with a post-apocalyptic. Well, I don't even know if maybe that's an overgeneralization.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's post-apocalyptic.
There you go. Okay.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Good.
From the biomes, like Magnus talked about, with the different environments, we have forests and trees and swamps. We really try to do more than just a brown 50 Shades of Brown wasteland, like we had in Rage 1 and Mad Max.
Yes.
It's the colors of the environment, the colors of the characters, vehicles, and even the box art.
I kind of feel
Totally
bad
different.
for the enemies because you have all these sick moves you can do and upgrade. Like, how diverse are the enemies in terms of the abilities they have, besides that?
Look at that.
As I'm saying it, Colossal Creature comes out and gives you
Yeah.
double axe hand smash.
Yeah. Now we have a wide variety of enemies as well. Like we have shown one here, like the faction that is called Goon Squad, and you see every now and then you see a couple of others one in these release videos here. But the Goon Squad is one of them. They're super crazy, colorful tribe or gang.
Can you make friends? Or is everybody like your enemy? No friends allowed, no alliances.
No, not exactly. Just shoot everybody. No, well,
There it is.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you don't-
Game done, ship it.
Get that out of the way.
No, we